Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kiandra Kimadi and this is an hard basis channel. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, love you as always. And we have a new video, so let's get into it. Guys, you'll have to forgive me. There is a cat in our house. We have a pet cat. It's meowing. It has been doing that for the last 6 hours, so any advice on how to pick a cat? Like, you'll just have to understand. If you hear it in the background, focus on me, focus on my voice, just ignore it. Okay, so it's September, guys. It's September. It's 1st September, the day that I'm recording this video. You might get it on 2nd or 3rd September, but it's 1st September. It's a new month and it's a new us. So what I wanted to say in this video was basically just glowing up and getting a monthly reset of your month, because September is a new month, and as I always say, it's the first of the month. New month, new you, new habits. Get out with the old, in with the new, and then we're becoming better, healthier versions of ourselves. So September is a month of manifestation. Manifest love, manifest success, manifest your dream body, manifest all these good things that you really and truly want. So personally, I've decided to reset my month by checking in with my yearly goals that I wrote on 2024 January 1st. So I have my body goals, I have my mind goals, I have my personal growth goals, I have my soul goals, my spiritual goals. They're just different aspects of our life. So if you didn't do your first year, like the beginning of the year goal month, like the yearly goals, Jesus, I'm confusing myself, your yearly goals, like you didn't put your yearly goals, maybe you wanted to improve something, then this is the time, because guys, we have some few months left to 2025. You can do so much better with yourself and actually improve. So first of all, I'd tell you to start with your body, mind and soul. Starting with your body, you just have to check in with yourself and your goals, because if you didn't have goals, you'll never achieve something. And yeah, I have been reading Atomic Habits that says systems are better than goals, but at the end of the day, if you don't have goals, what will you be targeting? What will you wanting to be achieved? You can start building your system, yes, but eventually you do need a goal to reach your goals. You need a system to reach your goals, and you also need goals to actually achieve them, because if you're not putting goals, how will you achieve them? Yeah. So starting with our body goals, we are either losing or gaining weight. That is purely on your perspective as a person. If your goal is to gain weight or lose weight, you just look for plans that actually work for you. And personally, I have been on this journey of losing weight and getting into my healthy weight and actually being fit so that I can feel confident and beautiful in my own skin. I have been following these YouTubers, Growing with Ananas, Chloe Ting, and Gina B. If she's watching this, oh my god, I love you. Gina B is a black female YouTuber who does self-improvement videos. Yeah, guys, I have a cat. It has proven itself worthy. So, as I was saying, Gina B is a female YouTuber content creator who does self-development, self-growth videos on her YouTube channel. So, if you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, go check it out. She has really helped me improving my confidence in actually doing some self-care tips, some feminine hygiene tips, because at the end of the day, girls, you know, if you know, you need your girls to help you out. So Gina B is also one of the content creators I usually follow on YouTube, because her content is purely on self-growth and self-development, and actually just to level up yourself. A long-term core and the rest. My gang, if you know, if you don't, that's why you're here. So follow those YouTubers and just not follow them, have a plan in your mind. Personally, I'm doing Chloe Ting challenges, because she does every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. She has her app, which is Core by Chloe Ting, And her app, you can register your details there, your age, your height, your weight, and then it literally generates a plan that works well for you. And eventually, if you follow it with a healthy, balanced diet and consistency, of course, you'll get to your body goals. So with those YouTubers, you can actually help yourself. Personally, I truly recommend Chloe Ting because she's helping me, and I know by the end of this month, I will have checked in with you guys and we will have seen a big difference in our appearance, in our body, and in ourselves, both mentally and spiritually. So with our bodies, there is that. Just sticking to a consistent plan that actually works for you. And guys, I want to tell you this: don't limit your mindset to just one thing, because if you say like this thing worked for this person, then this thing might also work for me. Sure, there's that theory that one thing that works for one person might also works for you, but not just everything that works for one person will work out for you. Like there are people who lose weight by doing the skipping rope. There are people who lose weight by running on a daily. There are people who lose weight by exercising on a daily. Like there are different variations on how to lose weight. For different people, their bodies are different. So just try all of these things out in different periods of time in an arranged set. And if they work out for you, then do them, because eventually you'll get to your healthy weight, but you'll have to maintain it. Because at the end of the day, even if you do get to your healthy weight and it's not sustainable, then what is it for? You just be having setback after setback after setback. And if you're a lazy, inconsistent person, guilty, you will be having minor and major setbacks. But setbacks are just to tell you, you know what, you fell down, just wake up and do it again. Let's go. Just hype yourself, because you're the biggest hype man you'll ever get. And if you're not your own biggest hype man, then I don't know what you're doing. You should be your biggest hype man. Like, just tell yourself on daily, I have to do this. Whether you're motivated or not, guys, you really have to do this. So yeah, that's on developing in terms of our bodies. And then in terms of our mind, guys, I cannot insist on how much this has worked for me. Journaling, mindful journaling. Like, for the longest time possible, I've had so many pessimistic people in my life who are constantly like, they don't journal at all, so they're constantly thinking of these negative things that affect our life, and instead of focusing on being grateful and being happy in where you are right now, you're just focusing on constant improvement, constant comparison, you're just focusing on other things just than yourself. And by the end of the day, that doesn't work for you, because you get hurt, or even worse, you just end up wasting time and just have another setback of your own. So mindful journaling really helps, because it teaches you to be grateful and present in the moment, because most people lose themselves when it comes to being present. Like, feel for myself, I've fallen victim to this, just like constant overthinking, constant calculating, thinking about tomorrow, the days to come, the future. But being in the now, being just present in who you are right now and how you are right now, it's really important. You need to always be present as much as possible. Don't let your mind or thoughts drift out, because that's how you lose your thoughts. You just get lost so much. So it's very good to be present, and personally that has worked wonders for me, because being present through mindful journaling has actually helped me, guys, so much. Apart from that, that is glowing up in terms of your mind and mentality. Also, reading self-help books. If you're not big on reading, you can also do audiobooks for your self-help books. Personally, this month I'm reading Atomic Habits, and guys, guilty, I have been on a reading dump. I read like last year a full book, and it's been months, guys, since I actually read another book. And I'm sorry to my loyal readers. We know, you get that time where you're just like, I don't want to read, or you're making up excuses why you shouldn't read, and guys, it's really bad. So yeah, start reading self-help books on a monthly basis. Finish one at a time. And I feel this is both glowing up in terms of your mind, because books really expose you to different thoughts and ideas that you couldn't have been exposed to if you didn't read them or listen to them in terms of audiobooks. Like, it's really good to be intellectual. And I don't know who needs to hear this. Stop. If you're not reading, just stop. Start reading. Start exposing yourself to knowledge. Start reading. Start getting knowledge as much as possible. Knowledge in art, knowledge in literature, knowledge in all these different places, because literally knowledge is power. All these different YouTubers who do self-help, e.g. me, all of us read these self-help books that actually do wonders for us, because if it works for yourself as an individual, it can work for many others to come. So yeah, currently reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, which so far so good. I really love the book, because personally I'm a victim of my own when it comes to developing habits, and it's something I really have been trying to do for the past few months. So yeah, we are getting, that I'll update you when things start, working my way. But they are continue working my way. So apart from reading self-help books and doing mindful journaling, generally I'd advise you to do self-dates, like solo dates, because guys, being alone actually works wonders for you. Like actually being alone, not lonely, alone, being present with yourself, because I feel like most of the times we do overthink these things. We're like, what if I meet up with my friends? What if I go like this? Oh my god, I'm still... No. Sometimes you literally just have to be alone with yourself and appreciate you time. And actually it does help for me. It has been helping for me, and I believe it truly can work for you, because being alone is good. Not all the time, but most of the times it is good for you, because you need to have that alone time. Reflect on yourself, reflect on the good and the bad, and just move forward from that. Make time for solo dates. Personally, I've been doing every 15th of the month. I take myself on a me day where I just channel out everyone else. It's just me against the world, and it's good, guys. It's really good, and I advise you, take that chance and just put yourself out there in terms of taking care of yourself and your energy. Apart from that, meditation. Yeah, I know it's a cliche, but do you know how many times your brain thinks? 70,000 thoughts per minute is how much your brain thinks. Overthinkers, I think, we do more than that. So sometimes just giving yourself a simple actually helps. Just a break of meditation, 10 to 15 minutes a day, really helps and calms down your mind. You need to stop overthinking. You need to stop overcalculating. You need to just stop doing the most to just be everywhere else except in the present, like right now and right here. What are we doing? Let's just be calm. Let's just be present. Let's just be grateful, Yeah. So meditation, 10 to 15 minutes a day, is something else I'd advise you to do. And then last but not least, avoiding social media accounts or social media platforms that really drain your mental energy, e.g. X, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and this other one. Okay, I forgot it. Discord. I don't know if others are on Discord, but personally, I actually deleted the app because it was really draining. It comes to a point, especially Instagram. I feel like Instagram, most people don't tend to be authentic. It's constantly photo shoots, or just professional photo shoots actually, or just fake AI edited videos and pictures, and then you're just sitting there like, wow, I really wish I had that. No, guys, like today I had to clear out all those accounts that I've been following that have been really weighing down on my mental health, in terms of robbing me of joy, because I compare myself a lot. I have that weakness, that flaw of constantly comparing myself to others, the success of others, their bodies, their goals, their lifestyle. I really do get lost in such things. But hey, it's a new month. That's why we're doing this. It's a monthly reset. And personally, I have exited all those accounts. Exited in terms of following people who are not necessarily building me, in terms of like being a self-growth kind of girly, and just being drained because I'm constantly comparing myself to how they are. I unfollowed them on Instagram, I unfollowed them on TikTok, and followed them on YouTube, just being clear and free from all the thoughts, because these apps really get you hooked. Like TikTok, you can spend like 5-6 hours on TikTok and just be like, whoa, what happened? Why was I here for that long? Especially if you're on Wi-Fi, or even if you have your personal data, you're just buying data to be online. It's really, really draining and really, really tiring to your mental health, because being hooked in that actually ruins your attention span. Like, guys, people out here, and I'm sorry to say this, have an attention span of a flea. You can't focus for 5 minutes on a YouTube video. If you've made it this long, better congratulations to you. 15 minutes, Jesus, congratulations to you, because you've stayed here for so long and you're listening to this. That means you're having a high attention span. But if you're constantly on TikTok, constantly on Instagram, constantly on these apps that just keep you scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, just draining yourself of that mental energy, stop. If you have to, take a social media break. And if you want to just channel out the negative vibes and follow those accounts that make you feel unworthy, or just making you feel like you have to constantly compare yourself to them, gladly unfollow them. Make your space healthier and free from all these types of accounts that make you drained. And last but not least, when it comes to glowing up, you have your body, you have your mind, then you have your soul. Yes, people out here have dark souls, and people out here have very kind, good, healthy souls. You need to glow up in terms of your soul wise, when this is all coming back to spiritual wellness and spiritual well-being. You have to put yourself in positions where you feel spiritually happy, spiritually and like fulfilled. It's so good taking a spiritual journey, because guys, you get to connect on yourself on a higher level. Not just your mind, not just your body, but your soul literally is grounded to everything that you can be. I did see this guy's channel, I'll link it up here, you'll see it. That guy really, I just saw one of his video and some few posts on his TikTok that really made me like, damn, that's nice. Like, taking yourself on that journey. His name is Zani's Channel. That's the name of the channel. Yeah, that's the name of the channel, guys. His channel so far just has one video, the last time that I viewed it. But this guy is taking himself on a spiritual journey, and he's improving himself in that aspect, or even in other aspects that we don't know yet. But it is good to put yourself there, because you're literally connecting with yourself on a higher level. So you can start your own journey and subscribe to Zani's channel so you can see his spiritual journey. And then while I'm also on that, we need to pray. If you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're a Hindu, whichever religion that you come from, the higher power that you believe in, it's constantly good to pray and believe that all that you pray for will actually happen. And it does, because higher powers do exist, like God, Allah, and other gods in Hindu or Hindi. Forgive me for if I may have mispronounced it. Yeah, so put yourself in that elevated version of yourself, who is confident, who is beautiful, who is handsome, who is strong in their own character, and don't let others pull you down in any way possible, shape, form, or size. You are beautiful as you are, and constantly improving yourself is good. But sometimes it's also good to take a break for yourself. If you're constantly on that pattern of doing better, doing this, calculating this, my business, my that, just take a break. Relax, Samantha. Be calm and cool in your own spirit, and just make time for yourself and others around you, so you don't get lost in the process. Monthly resets are all about just reviewing your previous goals, your yearly goals, your weekly goals, your monthly goals, and just sticking to them, because small goals make up to achieving big goals. And if you don't put these small goals into like the seriousness that they need to be taken with, then eventually you won't get your big goals. You won't get to be your big goals. No, you won't get to achieve your big goals. So, like for example, let's say you want to lose 10 kgs, and for a month you have to do certain things to get to lose those 10 kgs. Maybe you have to eat a balanced diet, you have to do running, you have to do cardio, you have to do swimming, you have to do walks, you have to do exercise like 30 to 40 minutes a day. And then you refuse to do all these activities, and then you want by the end of the year or by the end of the month you want to have lost those kgs or have gained those kgs. Like, the math does not math. You just have to put up with your small goals, daily check-ins, weekly check-ins, monthly check-ins, and eventually you will have reached your goals by the end of the year. Personally, I'm working on rebranding my whole self, rebranding my looks, rebranding my mindset, rebranding everything literally about me, because I feel like this year is the year and this month is the month. Like, we can always start at some point, and you have to start now, because if you don't, you'll always give yourself excuses as to why not to start. And as always, you know what to do. You are the only person stopping yourself from doing it. I don't have a water bottle, I don't have a Bible, I don't have a church, I don't believe in this. You're always constantly complaining, constantly giving excuses, and eventually the end of the year comes and you're like, this wasn't my year. Next year is gonna be my, and then it's an endless cycle of procrastination, not achieving goals. Procrastination, not achieving goals. When does it end? When does the cycle stop? It stops with you actually choosing to do these things, whether you're motivated or not. That's where it stops, and that's where your beautiful journey of self-discovery and self-growth begins. It's okay. It's okay to be in your own skin. It's good to be confident in your own skin. And as you begin this new month, I just want to tell you to have positive affirmations for yourself, positive goals for yourself. Sorry guys, I had a notification on my face. So yeah, I just had to tell you that. Have affirmations. Constantly speak good and positive energy into your life. I am beautiful, I am strong, I am smart, I'm going to achieve all my goals if I put in the work and the hours, and you constantly manifest all these beautiful things into your life. And trust me, girl, oh boy, you will get these things. So also on this, I'm coming to the end of my video, and I hope this video has made you realize that you need to start going on your beautiful journey of self-love and self-discovery and self-improvement. And guys, it's a journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. You want to get there, but the journey is going to be hard. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be filled with roses. It's going to be filled with thorns, but the journey must begin. The destination will be reached eventually. So yeah, that's all. And guys, tell me in the comments below what you like, what you love, what activities you're participating in this new month, what are your goals, what are you planning to do about your goals, your life story. Anything that you have to say about my video actually does help me, because I can't know if I'm doing good or bad unless you guys tell me I'm doing good or bad. So yeah, tell me about your stories. How is the new month? How is the previous few months? How are you doing right now? Are you improving? Are you not improving? What's holding you back? What's pushing you forward? And just help each other in the comments. So yeah, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram platform where I post. I don't post as much, but I do post there, so follow me guys. And also on my TikTok, which yes, I do post, but not on a regular basis. Please don't crucify me. And yeah, don't forget to like my video, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And also, while we're on that, before I leave, I wanted you guys to give me a next idea for my upcoming video. What do you want me to talk about? The last recommendations were wild. I'm gonna do some videos on those. So yeah, what do you want to talk about? What do you struggle with? What do you feel happy with? Just tell me in the comments below. And as usual, Unheard Voices channel is a safe space for everyone to grow and build their highest, healthiest versions of themselves. So yeah, that is all, and thank you for staying here and actually engaging me and engaging yourself in this beautiful video and beautiful channel. Till next time, next week, bye.